You should be sitting up straight, but without stiffness, and should feel comfortable. Don't ever let yourself become tense. Now let's type some more on the home row key. Ready? Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it. All there is to it. Are you relaxed? You should be, you know. Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it. Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it.
I say the lines, the syllables, got it memorized so I can make it stop. You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop? How does it feel when you see I say the lines, the syllables, got it memorized so I can make it stop. You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop? How does it feel when you see me? When you close your eyes, how does it feel that I am free while you are stuck there wishing I would just listen to all your insistence, that all my resistance is pointless. Well, is it? 'Cause you spend your time in a prison, but that's not what I want. No.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is I, Magic Ninja 107, and today, as you can tell, we're doing something a little different. A little different from Mouse PI. It does not say Jack Pepper, it says lights out and away we go, and that is because, well, much like we did with Resident Evil 2, I did not want to get fatigued of Mouse PI. We are at a point in the story to where it's going to get real quick, and basically... I want to make sure that I'm going to have the best experience with it. I got kind of frustrated last time. So, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little different. F125. And yes, I have tested. Yes, I have in fact tested this before stream started. It will work. And it's either we might do the movie DLCs, F1 the movies, F1 the movie DLC, or we just straight up do the... Wondering, I actually have to look and see if we have a race today with the league that I play in over the summer. Of course, obviously, it'll take a second to boot up, but once it does boot up, I'm just gonna let it ride. Not even gonna press a button, just gonna let it ride.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
How's it running? How's it sounding, guys? Alright. I'm speaking words so I could listen to it on the stream. Actually, it's not too bad. Okay. Alright, of course, the person that gets the number one driver is always the one who won it last year, and that would be Lando Norris. So he gets the number one, and we get to get going here. Alright, hold on. I'm going to actually do something. It does sound a little loud on my end, so I'm gonna drop this to 17, and we're gonna get back into this game.
Get in there, Lewis. Awesome race, mate.
Okay,
Absolutely fantastic.
there we go.
Race pace.
Of course, Lewis Hamilton being the 7-time world champion. The 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton here. If the game's gonna load, hello?
Get in there, Lewis. That's it, mate. That's the 100.
And now why... Well, I'm getting an error on Steam. Actually, I'm getting an error on OBS, and here we go.
World champion.
Okay, so there is something that is going up with copyright. Luckily, I do have a way to fix that real quick. There should be a way to turn on
I break records, glasses, the whole world in the teeth with my untied laces. Face it, you'll never reach my level, so don't chase it. Save it. Wait, does anyone know where the base is? I put them all on. Watch non-stop, got them working overtime. Check the clock.
There's gotta be a way to...
Don't know, I don't care. What's a blogger to a rocker? What's a rocker to the dare?
Okay.
Punk rock to disco, missiles blowing up the club from New York to San Francisco. It goes with me wherever I wanna. My head off on the search for Nirvana.
So it does look like we do have a race. So we're gonna actually do some online stuff. Of course, we obviously go with this. This is also a test to see if I can actually do this. We're on quali. Shit. Okay. So the way that this is gonna work is we're gonna do one-shot quali. So it looks like instead of the DLCs, we're gonna be doing this. Depending on how this works with YouTube, this stream might not even happen because it's telling me that it's, you know, and I'm thinking it's because of the original thing. There used to be a way that you could turn off the like music and everything for like a streamer mode, but I don't know. Yep, it is race day actually. We do have that for the event, so I had to wait for one-shot quali to be done because of the way that the league works is that everybody has to get through practice and everybody has to get through quali, and because everybody got through quali, that means that we get to do quali and then the actual race. I don't think so. I really don't.
There was a race against time in 2004 to get Sakir ready for its Grand Prix debut. But today, the only race is where it matters, right on track. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix.
We're going to have problems at 9 and 10.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race.
All right, here we go.
Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday,
That's me.
and he'll start from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside.
7/10, by the way. This is how close these races are.
Hamilton,
is
Fernando
7/10.
Alonso,
That was
Piastri,
the difference between
Norris,
me and second place.
Sainz, Hülkenberg, and Lance Stroll. Sonoda,
So,
Albon,
that is how
Gabriel
close these
Bortoleto,
races will be.
And Gasly, Ocon, Antonelli, Liam Lawson, and Ollie Bearman. Colapinto and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. It's
3
almost time for the
seconds.
lights to go out, so let's head
Whoever's
down
in
to the track where
20th position is going to
preparations
have
are
a
underway.
hard time coming back. I'm going to keep it a buck.
And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, you know, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves.
All right. We've gotten the green light, which means that we are allowed to start.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
We have 57 laps, so we're going to put 59. We're going to put 59.5 lead fuel in the car. I'm just waiting for everybody else. I have Discord pulled up on my phone, like everybody is getting ready to go. We just have to wait for the go. So until then, the way that this is going to work is we're going to be on a 3-stop strategy. And the way that the forecast is looking, there's not going to be any rain, so we're not going to have to swap to the wet tires. We're going to be on a 2-stop strategy, excuse me. With the mediums rounding it out, we could go the hards rounding it out at lap 36 versus lap 38. But the way that things are looking, it looks like it's going to be lap 36. So we're basically going to have to wait on a couple of these pit stops. And because I go full throttle at empty bottle all the time, those pit stops are going to come quickly. And we have the go-ahead. All right, everybody's ready. Oh, we have a formation lap. Okay, so the formation lap. It's literally a moment where you can get your tires warm and everything. And, like, set everything up. And get your brakes ready. Of course, to do that, of course, Bahrain is kind of my home circuit. I love this track. I've played this track to death. So, Don't worry, I still mess up. Everybody else is like in the pack doing like, kind of like swivels. Like that. Like that to warm up their tires. I'm just trying to get into each gear. So we can go all the way up to the gears. And then we're going to send it around this final corner. Right? So this is where turn 9 and 10 is. This is the hardest one for me for whatever reason. Of course, I'm going to do it perfectly now because I am streaming this. We're going to get up into 8th gear so I can get into 8th gear and have the car go into 8th gear. And then we're going to set our ERS deploy to none. So we can just recharge the battery the rest of the way. Of course, set that brake balance to 56% here. And yeah, we're going to get all the way to the other end of the track before everybody else does, which is kind of a blessing and a curse, considering our tires are not at all ready by any means of it. Of course, now we have to park, which is always a pain in the ass for me.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin
We
as
didn't
soon
exactly
as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
We did not have a good parking job at all. So we're going to start a little farther back, but I'd rather that than get a drive-through penalty. No, the whistling, oh, that's the ERS. That's the energy system. That is what makes the car go a lot faster. That ERS is good. That means that it's good. So, as you can see right there, the way that...
Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race start.
You can see right there with the way that Leclerc's wheels are. So, with the way that Leclerc's wheels are, and it's 5 lights out, and away we go, guys. And actually, it doesn't matter where we're going to be positioned, because we're just going to get an insane start. Of course, I usually always lock the back tires into that first turn, so... Alright, we're going to push it a little bit here. See if we can break off from the pack. Okay, I am lagging slightly, too. We're going to break off from the pack here. Get a purple Sector 1, but it's not going to be timed yet. Actually, yes, it will. We're going to get a purple Sector 1. This is they're actually keeping this kind of close. I might have to swap from medium to... Might actually have to swap to medium from medium to hot lap. Okay, so everybody is like in the same, about the same skill group. So I'm not perfect by any means. As you can see, I go wide right there, which is not what we need. Stewards? Hello? Alright, perfect. Nice around that turn, so we're actually going to be going pretty quick. That whistling is the ERS system, so there is nothing to worry about there. I did not have to go all the way to Gear 1. But yes, we will be able to complete a lap, and we're going to actually set the fastest lap.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Okay, so the DRS, you see that little flap on the back of our car? That is, that opens up in the appropriate zones and gives our car a speed boost. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a strategy that I have used throughout this season before. And that's called setting the car to hot lap, which burns the battery, but makes our car go faster off the rip. So basically, my strategy is that I just try to get ahead of everybody and try to set a gap that's very insane for second place to try and get by. As you can see right there, Sector 1, purple. We have a purple Sector 1, which means we're actually beating our time from before. We're gonna throw on overtake here, even though we really don't need it. Rocket down that back straight. And hopefully we won't lock the tires going into this. Or we will. It would be. It's very mechanical. It is extremely fun to drive and try to drive one. This actually took me a long time. That is why I'm in like the rookie division. And it's actually based off of lap times. So you get more points if you hold the fastest lap for the longest time in this race. We're gonna actually take 2 seconds off of the fastest lap. So now we're racing ourselves. There's already gonna be a caution. There's already gonna be a yellow flag coming out.
Okay, clear.
Which means that we had to slow down. Oh, okay. I just hit a cone. Wait, who's caution in Sector 1? Is that Leclerc? Whoever was Charles Leclerc just literally had a mechanical problem. They're out of the race. The closest one to actually match my speed is out of the race now. Which is good. Which is actually very good. Which means we have a better chance to win anyway. Exceeded track. Okay, so we've exceeded track limits there. We get 3 of those before we get a 3-second penalty. And yes, there is a much like Forza, there is a rewind feature, but we're not allowed to use it in official races. Like, official league races. Yeah, there's the second one. That's what I mean by I mess up all the time. The pit window is going to be lap 19. Which I might undercut at lap 18. Or something. So the lap before. Of course, we're just toasting Antonelli right now. Russell. My bad. Of course, with the reduced harvesting that we're experiencing right now, because I basically drive this car like a bat out of hell. We're gonna have 2 yellow sectors, and that's gonna be it. So we've set a 138, and everybody else is like 3 seconds off of it. Alonso's 10 seconds. I feel kind of bad for him. But don't worry, everything will change with the pit window. Especially because, for whatever reason, Russell and Hamilton, whoever is driving those cars, can't get away from each other. So we can fuel save a little bit. And here's the cool part. Here's the cool part about this game. Is that you can actually talk to the engineer with your mic. If you give me a second here. Full race update.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Your pit window opens in 15 laps time.
We're gonna lock the back wheels. I did not want that. I mean, that's better for our battery, but not as good for us because we cannot afford to lock a lot. Granted, we are quicker off the blocks right now because we are in the Red Bull. And equal performance is not on.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
And because the setting of equal performance is not on, there will be some cars that are faster just because. Which I find incredibly fun to mess around with. We're allowed 1 pause. It pauses the whole session. We're allowed a pause. We just have to report it. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're back. Of course, I'm probably going to go quiet at some points if the race gets very tense. Because I'll be focusing. I mean, I'm pretty close to the mic right now. You can hear that. But yeah, we got 52 more laps of this.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yeah, thanks. Didn't really want to know that. But we're basically doing a quality sim. I'm going to see if I can bring that 138 even lower. Because we can. Just because we can. Look at that. Purple Sector 1. And of course, the way that you brake with this car is you apply full brakes into the turn, and then as you hit the apex, you slowly release them. See? As I literally almost went off track again. We're gonna run a quali sim again, see if I can't get something going here. But again, the more that I can skirt the lines a little bit without getting penalties, the more tenths of a second I take off. And you guys are probably thinking, oh, tenths of a second, that's pretty minuscule, it's pretty small. Not in F1. 7 tenths. Remember, guys, 7 tenths was the difference between me getting pole position and me getting second. We get 138 point... We actually did not bring up our fastest lap. Okay, so this time, because they're 4 seconds ahead, I'm going to do what I call a recharge lap. Where I turn off the ERS deploy, which is going to mean that they're going to have chances to catch up. I hate that the teams that I go against have, like, actually studied that, because we have to post replays and everything. And there's a replay viewer in-game that you can import replays into. They've studied the fact that I do that, like this, and I'm pretty sure Russell's going to start pushing a little bit. You're going to see in the top left, probably Russell and Hamilton's time start to become smaller and smaller. Because I'm not deploying that ERS. I'm not going to have the same amount of like power in the wheels. Plus the fact that they're also probably seconds ahead of each other, so... Okay, now battery is fully charged. Throw it back on medium. And just hope and pray that we stay alive at this point. Okay. Alright, clean laps. 3 clean laps. It's perfect, guys. It's perfect. We are actually getting extremely good at this. I was already pretty good at this circuit to begin with. This is why I call it my home circuit for a reason. Because this is like one of the tracks that I have played to actual fucking death. Of course, you see right there, I'm trying to keep my finger off the full adaptive triggers. See what I can do with that. Oh, and that's what I mean by Russell has suddenly caught up, because my softs are starting to wear down. Because again, I drive this car like a bat out of fucking hell. Damn, okay. Alright, Russell, let's fucking race then. Whoever is playing this Russell is actually going to try to go for a run here. If he gets DRS on me, I'm screwed. I don't think he will. No, he's not going to. Oh, he might. He's right there. This is probably actually the closest that it's going to get. And by the way, I'm playing while streaming, which means that the performance is going to go down slightly. So, I am legitimately playing with a fucking disadvantage right now. Also, just going off of the track there completely, stewards, hello. Alright, let's burn off some of this energy. Because I'm more worried about my front left right now. Genuinely. Because my front tires are taking the most damage. The most wear. Of course, we go around this corner there. I feel like I have better control with 58, but I don't know. Okay. Throwing a little bit of extra energy right there. Put a little bit of extra energy into the tank right there. Okay. Now it's a race. Yeah, he's catching up. This George Russell kid is good. Holy smokes. At least for this level. If this was any higher level, I'd already be in P2. Okay, he's gonna get DRS on me, so it's gonna be a DRS battle. Means I will have to pop the... Oh, he didn't! He didn't get DRS. Okay, good. I'm watching him in, like, the mini-map on the bottom left, because I know he's gonna try to make a run on me. He's looking to. He's fixing to. He's fixing to make a run, which is gonna be very, very difficult coming up here soon because of the pit window. Pit windows. Full race update. Full race update.
You're in first position, front
Okay,
of the
let's see when
pack.
pit window is.
Russell behind.
That's it. So thankfully we were not going to have to put on wets, which I was very happy about because sometimes it does rain in Bahrain. This Russell kid must be doing the same hot lap strategy as I am, because I'm watching his times there fluctuating. Fastest lap.
I didn't catch that, mate. Just say it again.
Pit window.
Right, our best lap so far, 1:38.0.
Pit stop information.
Oh, you've got 10 laps until your pit window opens. Pit window opens in 10 laps.
Okay, good. We have 10 laps. Alright, I'm gonna throw a hot lap on. I gotta put some distance between me and this Russell kid. Come on. Alright, let's race then, kid. You wanna race? Let's fucking race. He threw on his overtake too. He's not backing down. Good. I like that. Kid's got balls, I'll give him that. 6 clean laps, guys. Of course, we're gonna try to get the engine as close to the red line as possible. That way we will be able to get as much out of the gear before we swap gears. Okay, I'm starting to lose. I can already tell I'm starting to lose speed, which happens because of tire degradation.
Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
That's what I thought.
Confirmed.
No, we're gonna confirm that. We're gonna keep the one that we have. Okay. Deploying. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cut a couple of tenths off the lap there. I gotta be careful. My gearbox has been known to fail from time to time. If we can make it to lap 17 or 18, then we will pit. That'll be our first pit stop. Will be lap 17 or 18. Russell's key. This Russell.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Yeah, I'm looking at that front left. It's looking bad. Gotta be careful with these tires. If we get a puncture, that would be bad. Now we're putting some distance on Russell. But I think he's going to gain it all back on this turn, yeah. I can't do this hairpin whatsoever. No matter what, we're still going to have distance on him. Which I do find actually interesting. Because I'm losing grip. Yep, there it is. Whoa, hello. It's like fighting, my stick's fighting me right now. Okay. Lap 12, if we can get 5 more good laps down. Oh, this Russell kid is catching up because I'm losing tires. I'm losing my tires.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Can you get out of my ear, engineer? Because now he's going to have DRS on me. And yes, I will have to use this overtake button. Even though he had DRS on me? I just watched his times go down. Okay, even though he had DRS on me, that's an interesting one. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna actually try something stupid. Yep, that was incredibly stupid. Until I figure that out, I can't really cut that corner. Ah, shit. I think we just got overtaken. He's trying. He wants a run. He's gonna try to make a run. Yeah, he's gonna try to switch back on us, and he's gonna win it.
Mind that front wing. It's gonna need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Shit. Okay. Well, we got ourselves a race now. As long as it doesn't feel to me like as long as it doesn't feel like I'm not losing too much performance, lap times are still looking good. During that pit stop, I might as well replace it. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Thought I was gonna get a penalty there. We might just need to replace it. I'm gonna replace it at the pit stop because...
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us.
Oh,
I've put
how
a new
that...
strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Yeah, this might be what we need to pit for. Yeah, holy sh... Alright. Let me see. If I can do... I can do another lap on this. I don't know, we might have to pit. How bad is the damage? It's enough to where he's gonna actually have a run on us. Yeah, we're gonna have to pit.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Because my aerodynamic is all messed up now, because now my arrow is just gone. Yeah. He's gonna have... This is gonna be like a very one-sided DRS battle. What the hell? This kid's brake checking me. What the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna have to repair the damn brake damage. Yeah, now we're gonna have to repair the damn damage. I just lost my whole ass front wing. The hell? This kid brake checked me. As long as I can keep up with him, we'll have DRS going down this back straight. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, okay. Yeah, we have no aerodynamics whatsoever. I'm gonna put the car into recharge, and we're just gonna have to cut our losses right now and pit, which means we're gonna have to work our way back up through the race. We're gonna have to take our first pit stop early. What's up, Midori? Yeah, we have to take our first pit stop early because we have lost our entire front wing. What's up, Midori? How you doing? I see. I see. Oh, good. Oh.
All right, we'll be
Hopefully
doing
it goes
one more
well.
stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Hopefully it goes well. So we go to P11.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be careful.
We have a penalty.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
I don't know about that. We're gonna use a rewind here. We are allowed to use a rewind. I checked the rulebook. We're allowed to use one rewind. So yay. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't think I will. Considering this race is 57 laps long. I don't know if I will. I had to catch Sonoda. I also saw your DMs, Midori. I did see your DMs. What is Sonoda doing? What is this guy doing?
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
What is this guy doing? We went from P2 to P11 because I crashed because the guy who was playing Russell. Because this is like this is the summer league that I'm doing, Midori. The guy that's playing Russell brake checked me into turn 9. So I'm now here trying to make up for that time because I lost my wing.
Take it easy on the car. We can't
I lost my front
sustain
wing,
this level
lost
of
my
damage.
aerodynamics, so I had to pit last lap just to repair the damn car, which throws off my strategy entirely because now I'm a lap down. And we're gonna have to throw our front brakes into 56% right now. Yeah, and as you can see, it's already affecting our lap times.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
It's also messing up our aerodynamics entirely. Yeah. But that's just how it goes. That is just how it goes with this game. Yeah, everything's gonna change come pit window, which will be in 3 laps for everybody else, but because I already pitted. I pitted way early. Yeah, talk to you later, Midori. Enjoy. Have a good session, I guess. Have a good one. Hopefully it's productive. That's the word. Hopefully have a productive session. Yeah, stop on by if you need to. If you want to. And we have a 3-second time penalty now. Yep.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
And we just got a
focus on
3-second
driving.
penalty because I cut. That was the most illegal overtake I think I've done. I see a... oh, popping again. Yeah, no, 100%. Go do what you gotta do.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Okay. So what does this mean? Well, simply, we just have to be 3 seconds ahead of everybody. Hey, go get done what you gotta get done, Midori. Alright, so next up we have to get Gasly, then Antonelli. Because now I'm focusing a little bit. Hey bud, remember me? This 3-second penalty, though, is going to be problematic, especially towards the end of the race when we're on the medium compound. We're not going to get as much speed out of the softs. We're not going to get as much speed out of the mediums as the softs. So let's see if I can get them. Because they always break early around the chicane. And we're past up 1. All right, that gets us to P9. That gets us back into points.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
That gets us an extra point. Now we're in the points category. Next one to catch, Kimi Antonelli. Midori, I will also look at the DMs at some point. Probably during the next pit stop. I just know that I see them, and I will get to them. Alright, Antonelli. Your move, bud. What are you gonna do? You're gonna choke. That's what you're gonna do. Alright, next one is Alex Albon. We have to go get down the Williams. We have to go take down both Williamses. Next up is the Williams. Albon's gonna fall pretty easily because it is pit window. It is pit window. Which means that the order is gonna get entirely changed. But I'm no stranger to 3-second penalties. At least it's a 3-second, not a 5-second. 5 seconds is a little more harder to get. Give him a little bit of a love tap there. Take the inside, grab DRS, and we're out of here, everybody. We're gonna start to pull away from them. Use some of that battery up. Up around the corner. I went off the track fully, stewards. Hello? You know what? Don't look the gift horse in the mouth. If they're not gonna give me the penalty for it, then I'm not gonna ask for it. Alright, so Alonso's 12 seconds ahead, but I'm also wondering if that's because he hasn't pitted yet. Yep, everybody's going to start to pit here. Which is actually better for us, because then what we do is we're going to get DRS.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 9.
And we're going to get everybody in one go. Okay, so basically now we have to just... Now we just have to push. Okay, so
okay, Yuki is coming in for his stop now.
We're gonna have to push because the two in front are gonna be there. Next. 26 seconds, 21 seconds. Okay, we're gonna have to just push our ass off today because they're gonna go to the pits. And I want to be there when they do. One of the leaders is gonna undercut. I need to be there when they do. Unless they're going down the back straight right now.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
I know, I'm pushing. Hey babe, welcome on in, I'm pushing. I might do the hot lap strategy here. Which I think is actually what we're gonna do. I'm burning through fuel as well, so I'm also watching that. Because I have been burnt. But you know this very well, babe. I've been burnt before with low fuel. Actually, how I lost one of the races was low fuel. Yeah, they're both in the pits. Alright, so we gotta push. Alright, here we go. Here is the moment. Did we have enough speed to get around the track in time? Yes, we did. Alright, we're in P2 now. Now it's just Russell the beat. Hey, bud, remember me? Yeah, I guess we could CRS on you right out the gate. Oh, shit.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 40.4 seconds.
He's on new softs. He's on new softs. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. So I'm on older ones. I'm about 3 laps older than him. I also have minor front wing damage, so it's not affecting the performance by any means. We also have a 3-second penalty because I kept cutting corners. Like right there. Alright. Come on, let's see if we can keep this gap close. I went wide. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Unless I can just do that. Yeah, he's starting to pull away because he's on newer softs. I don't know how old my tires are. Fucking hell. My tires are genuinely difficult. Let me start actually trying to, like, brake properly. Illegal time gain? What do you mean illegal time gain? My all tires were on the track on that turn. What the hell? Yeah, they're gonna be watching me now. Because the thing about this league is that it's not only the in-game FIA, there's also like refs that can like watch replays and award penalties and take penalties away. So that's the fun part, is like just trying to keep your replay as clean as possible. Of course, everybody has cut the chicane there at least once, so they really don't take off for the stuff that like everybody does. Let me see if I can. I actually have to catch up. I might actually have to. I have to start trying now. Okay, I just went off the track fully there. Come on. Car's right there. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the battery for now. Which is not what we needed. We are in complete recharge right now. Exceeded track limits. Alright, let's not get another 3-second penalty. This is what I mean by like 1 second doesn't feel like a lot, but it's an eternity in this race. In this game, it's an eternity. Like you say, I'm only down by a second. Yeah, well, that's an eternity in F1 terms. Alright, now we can turn the battery back on. The double A's have been inserted again. Which means we can start making up some time. Time down the back straight here. Throw it into medium. Maybe if I stop going wide, that'll also be a good idea. Throw it back up to 58% on the differential. I kind of blew through that area.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I only care about what's ahead of me. Best case scenario now is he gets a freaking time penalty. Because I think we're about to start lapping back markers. Yep. We're rewinding that. Second rewind. That's 2 rewinds. I won't. Maybe I won't. The best lap is a 1:37 right now, and I think that's by me. I won't get black flagged, I promise. This ain't Assassin's Creed. Hey, I'm not gonna ever beat your record, okay? That record's safe, babe, okay? 24 seconds of penalties. What was it? 24 seconds and a black flag? But because of the traffic, I can catch him. I need to catch him in this traffic. Essentially, I have to catch him because the blue flags are going to start to come out, which means the back markers are going to start having to slow down. This is not good. Our battery is very low. Of course, fastest lap is mine. We do have to push a lot. Yeah, Lawson. Here's the thing, if I can actually stay behind Lawson, I wonder if I'm gonna get DRS down that back straight. He actually gave me a bit of a tow. Hoping to stay behind him at least till the back straight, because then
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Copy that.
we are not changing strategies. Not when I just caught him. Okay, buddy. Time to ride. I caught up to him. Come on. George Russell, and we take the fastest lap.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
I turn. We're gonna go full recharge here for part of this lap. At least where we can. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Max. I'm leaning forward in my seat, like genuinely. Come on. 31 seconds, sector 1. I think my best, but it's also not the worst, I guess. Come on. You can take that flat out, I just don't remember how. We're gonna have to recharge here. I'm not too happy about it. However, if we can undercut, if we...
The gap to the car ahead is increasing by a few tenths per lap. Get your head down.
I know it is. If we can last till lap 37 with this pace, then I'll pit them. We're doing a recharge. So this thing is still as fast even without the ERS, so once we hit the 80s, I'm throwing it back on the medium. So this is the difference between us getting fast times and us genuinely bottling it.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this
Alright,
energy.
you don't have to tell me twice. Now it's just an overtake. Now I just... Alright, let's see if I can actually do the 6th gear strategy here perfectly. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, the car can't sustain this level of damage, I know. Actually, all the components are fine. We caught up, okay, we have DRS. We genuinely have caught up to him. Hey, bud. You wanna talk about it? I'm gonna get a warning for Russell for that? Really? Alright, we're gonna do something that is gonna be an extremely stupid move. But if it works, then we're gonna actually gain some time. Nope. Which means we're gonna have to catch him on the back straight. I'm scared to like late brake because then I'm gonna go wide. Like right now I'm hesitating and I just can't hesitate. Just gotta breathe, Magic. Magic, breathe. Because guess what? Guess who has DRS on him? See, that's what I mean by he's legitimately defending this so well. I can't get around him like that. Because if he brake checks me and I run into him, then that's 10 seconds. Which is going to be a little bit harder to come back from on the podium. But he is slowing down, which means his tires are wearing out. So are mine. Come on. That's going to slow him down a little bit. And we're still going to have DRS because it thinks we're in second place.
Good job. Nice overtake.
We got it. We got it. No, we did not. Gasly's out of the session too. All right, so whoever was playing Gasly is now off the board. All right, guys, we are now in first again. We take it. Oh, he's gonna keep this as close as possible, isn't he? Which means we have to lose him somehow. Yep. My tires are starting to genuinely shit the bed. Yep, 50%. He should not have DRS on us. Yeah, I think he will. Yep, there's the car.
Green flag.
I have to keep the gap at +4 behind, essentially. +5 even. Because milliseconds count. Come on. The car is right there. Come on. Pit stop information.
Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time.
Okay, so we have to count 8 laps then. So now what? So 9 laps from now is going to be our pit window. He's going to get DRS on us. Come on. I think I'm releasing the brakes way too early. Okay, this should put some time between us. That little run down the back straight was actually a good one.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Yeah, some. I think I'm feeling it now. Yeah, Kimmy's slowing down. I mean, George is slowing down. Alright. Now we've got the muscle memory back. Which means now it's going to be automatic. For me, a little bit around this circuit. That was a wide turn, don't need that. +2. As long as I can keep him +4 seconds, 3.5 seconds even. Because milliseconds add up quickly. I just locked the back wheels. That front left is gonna die first. I'll tell you that now. I know that we keep getting reduced harvesting, which is not what we want. We don't ever want to have reduced harvesting because then that reduces the amount of energy we get back. But I'm also legitimately pushing this car to the absolute limit. Pit stop information.
Your pit window opens in 8 laps time.
Holy smokes. That's 60% on the tire wear. And again, I wouldn't be so upset about this if it wasn't for that 3-second penalty that we have. I'm literally factoring in the 3-second penalty for everything that we do. Come on. Alright guys, actually, thank you for actually staying as long as we have right now, because holy shit. This has been a pretty eventful race so far. I've actually kept my battery relatively decent. Is it anywhere near optimal? Oh, hell no. And hey, would you look at that? Back markers. Russell's catching. Russell is closing the gap. This Russell kid is legitimately closing the gap. Because of my tires, that's why. That's the only reason why he's catching up. Because of the tires. Not that R2. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I've never had tires at about 60% before, so it should be a new experience, I guess. Back marker. See, I don't care if they're all yellow right now, but like at the same time, we have two yellow sectors right now, so that's kind of how we're doing this. That battery's getting really low and I'm worried. Because if we can't keep this in... Oh, shit. I just about beached myself there. That's not going to help tire wear. And we just lost any time we had on Russell. Because I got unfocused. Ugh. If we can make it 5 more laps or so. No, have him be there. Have him be there. I'll use him as a tow. Because if I can get DRS at some point down the back straight, if I can get DRS on him, like back down here. Hey, bud, you're supposed to move over. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. Yep, there's DRS. We're basically driving an F2 car right now. Throw it in on medium again. Because Russell caught up again. Oh, you mean overtake back marker? I have fully overtaken the back marker. There is no other back marker. This is talking about Russell, who's actually gonna get caught up in the traffic. That's gonna work out for us better. Because now we get to have a clean track. We get to pull away from him. Alright, this is actually working in our favor a little bit. Oh, shit. We can make it to 38. I'm pitting on 38. I will...
We're seeing dangerously high levels of wear now. Please look after them or consider boxing for a fresh set. Understood. Copy that.
Nope. We are going to box on 37. And we will not be reducing. We will not be replacing the front wing. I don't know. This. We might actually have to box this lap because dangerously high tire wear is. The only one that's having a problem is that front left, and that was because I ran over all that gravel back there. Fuel information.
23 laps of fuel remaining.
That would be 58, which means I've burnt a lap somewhere. Just pedal to the metal. We can't. We cannot afford. We have to get 2 more laps out of these tires. We have to stretch 2 more laps out of these tires. There is no question about this. We have to get 2 more laps out of these tires, essentially. Tires are like, I'm tired, boss. And I'm like, hell no, we gotta get another one out of you. Alright.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Mediums send out the race. If I can get 1 more lap out of these damn things, then we will box. 1 more. 1 more lap. That is all I ask, is for 1 more lap. Genuinely.
Take care, our data's indicating high levels of tyre wear at this stage.
Yes, I know. I have the data up. I can see it. I'm driving like a bat out of fucking hell. I have the data. I can see the data. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't good. Alright. Think we could get 1 more lap out of these, or should we box this lap? I think we can get 1 more lap out of these. $82, yeah. We're boxing on lap 37. We'll be able to get 1 more lap out of these. I'll be P5 if I pit.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Yep, and Russell's gonna now push a little bit. Yeah, Hamilton and Piastri undercut. Shit. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. Because now Hamilton and Piastri are going to be able to push a little harder. They're both going to be on the hard compound, which is going to make things hard. We're gonna be on the hard compound. No, we will not be. I'm sure Yuki's gonna come in for the stop.
Yuki is in the pits. Yuki in the pit lane now.
Turn off the ERS for now. Alright, perfect. So Norris gets ahead of me. Don't box the pit stop, please. That's perfect. That's exactly what we needed, because now we're going to get out in third. Perfect pit stop. Perfect pit stop. Perfect pit stop, guys. That's exactly what we needed.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Norris was the one that pitted. No, Norris is still on softs. It was Piastri. So Norris and Russell are gonna pit this lap. Because this is their pit window. So now it's drive like a bat out of hell.
Use your overtake button. Let's go.
Yeah, let me get to a place where I can actually use it. I know what this means for us if I can make it around the track before they do. And then that'll be P1. Alright, we're gonna burn through a lot of energy down the overtake on the back straight. And then from there we should be fine. Because I'm wondering if they've pitted yet. That's the fastest sector, too, I've had. Driver in front.
Lando's ahead of you now. And the time last lap, 1 minute 39.5. And they've entered the pit lane. Okay, they're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop.
Yeah, this is their one stop. I found them both. I have them both. We're gonna get past them both. Alright. Now this is... Okay, we're actually gonna have time on him. 3 seconds.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Okay, that's perfect. That's 4 seconds, guys. As long as I don't mess up this, stint, we win the race. Or maybe I do that. As long as I don't mess up this stint, then we win the race. Throw it into another gear. Down that back straight. Woo! Because we have reduced harvesting, it's going to be a little bit harder to come back down, but hey. We have 5 seconds on Russell. Let's go. I don't care that we don't get the fastest lap. I really don't. We're gonna do a recharge lap. Ollie Behrman has to let me pass. Now we're gonna start overtaking back markers. I'm driving an F2 car right now because I turned off the RS. All right. Nice. 17 more laps to go. 17 laps to go. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. That's P1. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 18 laps to go.
Fuel information.
And there are 18 laps of fuel remaining now.
Which means we're gonna make it to the line, and there's gonna be, like, legitimately, we're gonna be about as close to empty as you can get. Well, I can't overtake him yet. I'm not in range. Okay, then that guy, because that one of those guys is pitted. Hamilton and Piastri are 20 seconds behind. Ooh. Yeah. Another rewind has been used. Thanks, mate. Isaac understood the assignment. Exactly. We are almost there. We are 16 laps down. Fuel information.
Okay, so that's 17 laps of fuel remaining.
We're about 16 laps from winning. Whew. This is going to be about as close as we're going to get. That's actually a green sector too. If we can push a little bit, we might actually be able to break the record. We might break the fastest lap. I think we're going to do that. We got it. We actually got the fastest record.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
By a few tenths, but still. Still going. Still trucking along. Still going good. Okay, we're gonna do another recharge lap.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh shit, that's not good. Because that's gonna kill the tires.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Okay, what we have are actually fastest first area. Fastest sector 1.
You need to slow.
Shut your fucking mouth. That was not a penalty. Nope. I was gonna say we could try for the fastest lap again, but I don't think we're gonna have enough. Nope. We're gonna actually be off by a second. Damn near 2 seconds, actually. All right. Come on. Slow sector 1. Fuel information. Fuel information.
Okay, we're down to 15 laps of fuel left now.
Okay, so 15 laps. That's still 58 laps. Your 0.5 did help. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a fuel We're gonna have to do a fuel lap. Because I'm looking at the fuel and it's going down pretty rapidly. Hot lap it. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can get by putting it to hot lap. We have to keep the gap plus 4 seconds. Barring anything from Russell, actually, or barring my own incompetence, we actually win this cleanly. Come on. And actually a half broken front wing too, to add that to the pile, that we have a half broken front wing. All right. Here's hoping. Nah. Yeah, turn it back to none. You can get some battery back. Alright, throw it back into medium. The gap is plus 5 seconds, guys. Plus 5, plus 5. "12 laps to go, guys. 12 laps. Fuel information. Fuel information.
13 laps of fuel remaining.
This will be the first win. This will be the first win of the season. We're dusting them, actually, like, genuinely. Really? We get to use I checked my phone. We get to use a rewind there because of the spin out. That's not okay. That was not my fault.
Okay,
I
clear.
think Stroll might be out of the session. Whoever just played Lance Stroll just spun the fuck out. Spinala, that fucking Italian company. Hey, Yuki.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
No.
Okay, copy that.
Although, how is this going to affect aerodynamics? Oh, we might have to. Yeah, we might have to, because I think he crunched the wing. Hey, Yuki, you mind? Actually, no, we can make this work. Okay, well, Stroll's not out of the session, so that spin must not have been too bad. We have some front wing damage, but we've been driving with it like that for a while, so... However, Russell's catching up. Lap times are still looking fine. Gap is still 4 seconds. We have 10 laps to go. This means I have to break a little extra early because of front wing. Throw it into hot lap here. And just race down the back straight here. Come on. Come on. Alright guys, we are actually doing pretty well here as well.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Honestly, it's that front wing that I'm more worried about than the tire deck. Alright. 9 laps. Fuel information.
Okay, we've got 10 laps of fuel to go, 10 laps of fuel left.
Oh boy. Honestly, the hard part is the fact that I have to keep is that I have to keep the gap plus 3 essentially. Oh, I did not like that.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
We have to keep this gap as big as we possibly can. Yeah, my aerodynamics are fucked right now. Come on. Of course, Russell's caught up because of that mistake I made. And yeah, we're actually losing a second over because of aero. Come on. Eight laps to go. 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. Eight laps to go. You know, the car is visibly shaking right now. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. Barring anything catastrophic, we win. And again, tomorrow we will be continuing Mouse PI. I just needed. I honestly had a race today, and I was like, you know what? Let me just stream this. You know. Also, I don't want to get fatigued in Mouse PI, so always good to have some fresh content. 7 laps to go. Fuel information.
And that's 8 laps of fuel remaining.
We might be lifting and coasting a little bit here. Yep. Tactical lifting and coasting to get some fuel back. Alright. 7 laps to go, 8 laps of fuel. Had a fast sector, had a green sector 1 actually. Alright, and now. I'm wearing I have medium tires with a half-broken front wing. I need to think for braking zones. I need to think that they're a little farther back. Plus, I've been treating my gearbox like a slut right now. I don't know how the CE is. I don't know how the CE hasn't like completely given in. Okay. Whew. All right. 6 laps to go. Five laps to go. And then on the final lap, on the like straight, on lap 56, I will throw it into hot lap, and we're gonna do one more lap, like that. Because we are almost got this, guys. I could have taken that on the inside. We are genuinely dusting them. The final lap, it's going to be an actual, like, dash to the end. And again, we have to keep a plus 3 second gap. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Plus 6 seconds. We have plus 6 seconds, 8 seconds. Okay. I feel bad for Hamilton and Piastri. They're on plus 33 from us. Whoever is playing in the Hamilton and Piastri car just legitimately got dusted. Because, like, right, a 3-second penalty is very negligent, right? A 3-second penalty is very negligent to the fact that legitimately everybody behind us is, like, 6 seconds behind, so... 4 laps to go. Nope. God, this is gonna go against me so much. I basically have to have a damn near perfect race after this. Alright. Okay, so yeah, another update. I got an interview next week at 3 p.m., so there will be no stream next Wednesday at 3 p.m. If you guys are in the Discord, link in the description of this video as well, this stream. If you guys are in the Discord, you'll see it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Three laps, guys, 3 laps. Laps, guys, and we have a 6-second gap on Russell. Think we should try for a 135 or a 136 flat? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Shit. We just got another time penalty. This time I will not use a rewind for it, but we have to keep the gap 6 seconds now. Because I got rusty, I got lazy, and I got... 6 seconds of penalties. Alright, so now the margin for error just got even slimmer. Fuel information.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Legit 3 more laps. Legit 3 more laps. Fuel information.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Alright, so it's still 3 laps. So it's 3 laps from that chicane at turn 9.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Yeah, I guess I should. Especially because I'm going to be approaching a back marker here soon. Alright, guys. Next will be 2 more laps. Fuel information.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
It's legit from there. Which means I'm gonna lift a little bit. Russell went down to P3. Which means Norris is on a fast one. Shit. Which is bad news for me. Which means I may have to, which means I may have to abort the hot lap at the end and just finish the race like this. Which would not be ideal at all. This controller is vibrating like a fucking max speed vibrator right now. It's hurting my fucking hands. I'm not happy. Alright, here we go. Three, 2, 1.
Okay, this is your final
Send
lap.
it.
Final lap of the race.
Final lap, guys. This is it. Throw it into hot lap. And we should be fine. We should be fine. We should be fine. As long as I don't bottle it. Run it down, 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 run it down. And yeah, look at that. That was timed extremely perfectly. Despite the 6-second penalty, the amount of damage that we sustained on the car. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have our first win of the season.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
We did it. Great job, guys.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
Ow, my fucking hand. Genuinely, my hand. We did it.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio.
We got
And for
first.
those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again, because Max Verstappen is back on the top step.
Woo. Where's the champagne? That's what they mean by champagne is for the podium, guys.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Alright, we have to save the full replay. Okay. I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna end stream here. Specifically for the reason of I need to make sure that this is even gonna be able to stay on YouTube. If this will be able to stay on YouTube, then yeah. But I need to make sure that it will. Also, I pretty much used up all my brain cells doing that. I'm gonna keep it a singular of God's great own great American dollars. Holy sh... That is how intense this shit gets. I wish you could, like, actually genuinely see my face right now. Oh, man. Oh, man. Just... I'm so happy to be able to share the first win of the season with you guys, because genuinely it is the... Yeah. Yeah, I do need to get some water. I am gonna get some water. For real. But until then, we are gonna put our keyboard and mouse back on and set up the stream for tomorrow, where we will be going back to a mouse PI, obviously. But until then, you guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching the first win of the season. My hands really hurt. I need to go get some water. And you guys have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your day.